Hi, welcome to our live. We're talking about soccer, football, all sorts of sports. And I'm Bill, and this is.
Your co-host, Regenia.
And Regenia wants to talk about all of the cost involved in sports because there are plenty. Take it away.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I understand about football is this right here, Bill. Touchdown.
Yeah.
That's all I know. But yeah, football is it's football season. I have on my Dallas Cowboy jersey. And what do you got on, Bill?
UCLA, Bruins, college football.
Yeah, those three levels of football. You got high school football, college football, professional football, and it all costs money.
And
When I think,
Pee-wee football too. They start them
what?
young. Oh yeah,
Oh my
I was playing football back in elementary school.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you got a brand new grandson. Would you want him to play Pee Wee football, Bill?
Only if you had a good helmet, because I don't want him to get a concussion.
Exactly.
He could break a leg, break an arm, they grow back, but
Pee Wee football. Wow, that's too cute.
they are little kids, they run all over the place, and sometimes you
Yeah.
don't even know which way they're going with the ball. It's interesting.
America loves football, but Bill, do you remember when we had the pandemic back in 2020? And for 3 straight years, was there any football? Or was it football but no audience?
It was football with no audience, and I think it was for about a year and a half that they had no audience. And
Okay.
the first year of the pandemic, it wiped out spring training. We actually had
Okay.
pros go into the season that hadn't really trained, but other than training at home, and
Gotcha.
then they were playing in extensive testing, from what I read.
Wow. Wow. Well, those are millionaires out there chasing a ball. Would you not say? I mean,
Yeah,
are they making at least so we're watching millionaires chase a ball on the field, but who's thinking about that? But let's talk about the commercials that are being ran during that football season. OMG. Can you imagine running a commercial during football season? I bet it costs thousands of dollars just for one, 15-second commercial?
I think during the Super Bowl they're actually up into the millions. I'm not. I don't quote me on it, but I think it's it's a lot more than just a couple $1,000. It's insane prices.
And if you
Yeah,
are a true football,
I,
person, you buy the season ticket, you don't care how much money on jerseys like this, parking, food for the whole family. I mean, it's an investment, Bill.
yeah, it is. And the way I used to do it at Penn State, because Penn State is known for football, and that's where I went to school, is
What?
I would buy a season's pass, and
Uh-huh.
I would go to some of the home games and sell some of the home games. But if you sold the last ticket, usually
Yeah.
an alumni is looking for it, it would pay for the whole season of watching football. So you're basically watching it for free. Yay!
Wow. That's awesome. That's really
Um,
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you got any children, young guys that want to play football, as a parent, you have to be available. I knew this one guy, his son wanted to play football so
Mhm.
bad, but he was a working father. The mother wasn't in the home, and he just had to tell his son, I'm sorry, I love you, but I have to work. There's no way I can come and pick you up and take you here, and there's nobody else that can, you follow me? So the little
Yeah.
boy's heart was broken, but hey, survival is more important than just, a sport. And you mentioned
Right.
soccer.
Oh yeah, when I was in eighth grade, no, when I was in sixth grade, I
Uh-huh.
wanted to play on the eighth grade football team because I was as big
Wow.
as 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I went to middle school, right?
Yes.
And I was as big as any of the eighth graders, so I wanted to play football because I had played in elementary school, so I wanted to play in middle school. And oh no, you can't play on the eighth grade football team. So I switched
Wow.
over. I switched over to soccer, and I played soccer ever since. Hey,
Hey, one way.
woo! Yeah, it's fun. Although after I was in upstate New York, and I found out that basically our soccer compared to everywhere else in the country was more like mall ball. Uh,
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was pretty brutal. When you see the sliding tackles and the although going to on another subject as far as soccer, pro women's soccer is getting much more airplay than it used to. I've been watching it
Wow.
Saturday nights on Ion television. You can watch pro soccer, women's soccer, and those girls are tough. I wouldn't want to go against them, but it brings
My.
it brings
Well, you
back.
have to give it to the referee, the guys in
Yeah.
stripes.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, those guys, whoa, I mean, they got a job to do.
Oh, they
I
got
mean, they
to
got
they
to
got to
be
run, run, run. Yeah.
exactly. They got to be in good shape and run. They got to have good vision to see and make the right decisions. And I wonder how much money they're making. You think they're a millionaire too?
No, but I think that they're in good shape. I mean, what the ones doing the soccer. I mean, what is it that the ones doing baseball? What do they have to do? Strike one, strike two. He's not moving much. Although he might get hit by a fastball. And then you got the
Oh
football.
my.
The football referees don't have to run very fast because,
Okay.
but soccer, you watch a soccer referee, they, half the time they're in the way. And a player,
Wow.
if the ref's in the way, they're just going to run them right over. So, they got to get to that ball.
Well,
It's a much
everybody
faster
gets
game.
excited about halftime. Woo! Get excited
Woohoo!
when
Yeah.
halftime.
Time. And just if anybody does take me up on the halftime for the women's soccer, and I think they do the same thing with pro football these days. When they say the halftime show,
Yeah.
I grew up where a halftime show was a halftime show. You had the cheerleaders out there, you had the band, you had all the glitz. But now all it is the talking heads, just like you and I. Well, what do you think, Virginia? Player number 4, Sharon, she did an amazing job, and Susan, she took on the, and it's like it's just the talking heads. It's not, to me, that's not a
We want to
show.
see the halftime.
I want to see real show at halftime.
Oh boy. Well, shout out to everybody that's excited about football season here. I hope your team wins. I know everybody can't win, but it's exciting and it's expensive. And hey, we'll be watching it on television, big screen TV, or on YouTube or whatever. But I think they have some games like PS5 where you
Yeah,
can buy, these games. So you can watch football season all year round when you have those PS5 games, right?
You can be an armchair football player. And
Yeah,
for anybody that really wants to do sports, uh, and just because their parents say that they can't take them, where there's a will, there's a
there's
way.
the
So
way.
if you're out there, don't let us discourage you. If you're young and you're an athlete and your parents
Yeah,
are telling you no, they're telling you no because you're asking them to do extra work. So
it's extra work,
if
Bill.
you find a way to make it so that it's not extra work, your
Yeah,
your uniform costs money. Okay,
a
well,
fortune.
you get a job. You can't get to the games. Well, if you get to the school, you'll be able to get to the games. So all you have to do is figure out a way to get to school. Getting a job, maybe taking an Uber, maybe riding mass transit to get to the school so that you can ride the bus with the team and go. In other words, if you really want to play
They want
sports,
dad there. They want you there.
exactly. And I'm Bill, and this is,
Your co-host, Regenia.
and we love you all. Bye
Good night.
bye.